Welcome back to Get Down to Business, the show all about small business, jobs, and entrepreneurship. Guess what? I've got an awesome surprise for you. We've got our returning guest, the guru on all things health insurance. It's Tom Miroballi coming back on the program. Tom, welcome back to Get Down to Business.
How you guys doing? It's been a little while.
It's been a little while, and I am thrilled to have you on. We call you the guru because we always love to chat with you on the program about everything health insurance and the Affordable Care Act. And affordable is the key. You are very focused on finding truly affordable options for all things health insurance, small business owners and families. Tom, how have you been? Tell us about the Tom Miroballi hotline. Any good calls recently?
Oh, yeah. We've been getting substantial calls because our idiot governor, Pritzker, has eliminated, after January 1, all of the PPO short-term major medical plans. So the only plan that people can buy on health insurance is the Unaffordable Care Act. And that's really screwing a lot of people. But I have found something through Golden Rule United Healthcare, which is a fixed indemnity program, which pays about 80 to 85% of medical expenses for clients. And people like that idea because they're getting away from the Affordable Care Act. It's outrageously expensive.
Well, affordable is what you focus on, and all we can control is you, and that's why we want to give our listeners options, and that's why we always recommend your services, Tom, and make sure that folks know that they can call you. You shop around, and you make sure. We've talked about this so many times on the program, making sure that they're getting the coverage that they need. Maybe not paying for coverage that they don't need, but making sure that they're covered when it matters. So we're having this conversation.
Right.
Obviously, it's the spring. Weathers are changing. Folks have filed their taxes, but it's definitely, an interesting time. You mentioned the governor. You mentioned the regulation. What are some of the new either timelines that folks should be paying attention to, but also on the regulatory side, whether it's in Illinois or beyond? What rules do people need to be paying attention to?
Well, if you have pre-existing conditions like diabetes or any other pre-existing condition, you have no choice but the Affordable Care Act because they have to take you. But with my plans, I no longer can sell in Illinois the short-term major medical that Trump is trying to reverse. Pritzker should be thrown out of office because the only available plan for clients is the Affordable Care Act, and it's not affordable. I mean, again, if you take like a 50-year-old male, non-smoker, that person's paying $720 a month for health insurance through the Affordable Care Act with close to a $6,000, $7,000 out-of-pocket expense before the plan pays at 100%. But the point being is that with my indemnity plans, you can cut that $725 in half, where they're paying about $350, $325. But it all depends on the status of the client, how old the client is, if they smoke, if they don't, if they have medications, et cetera, et cetera.
Sure.
But the fixed indemnity plans last as long as the client wants.
Well, that's great. Again, I'm chatting with Tom Miroballi, your guru for all things health insurance. Tom, we haven't asked you this in a while, but when folks call you, what are some of the information that you're looking for? Guide us through that process of helping somebody quote out a new plan. What information should they be prepared with?
Well, all they have to do is give me their date of birth, whether they smoke or not, if they're married, if they're covering their wife and their children, et cetera, and if anybody has any pre-existing conditions. I get that information, and I filter it through the computer, because everything is basically all electronic now. I filter it through the computer and give them a price right there on a phone and or email it to them. And with the fixed indemnity plan through Golden Rule United Healthcare, a lot of people are jumping onto that because they just have to get away from Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act, because it's not affordable.
Yeah, and bottom line, I know what all of our listeners are looking for. They're looking for an affordable option.
Yes.
Again, you just mentioned families, and whether it's a spouse or children, folks want to make sure that the coverage that their family members are going to need is going to be there when they need it, and that's key. That said, folks, I don't know anybody that wants to pay a penny more than necessary for that coverage. And Tom, you ask all the right questions. I'm grateful for you for demystifying the process. You ask all the right questions, and I know it's digital. And we always joke that you answer your phone almost 24 hours a day, almost 7 days a week.
Almost.
And yeah, almost. And a lot of great information when folks call you, even if it's late at night. And that's a great segue. We're running out of time, Tom. I want to make sure our listeners know where they can reach you, either by phone, email. How can they get a hold of the Tom Miroballi Health Insurance Hotline?
Well, they can call me at 630-863-3477. Again, that's 630-863-3477. Or they can email me at TMIRO, B as in boy, ALLI @yahoo.com. Miroballi @yahoo.com. And I will respond to them 7 days a week.
I know you
can
will.
Call me on Sundays, call me late at night, whatever.
I know. Tom Miroballi, really grateful to have you on. You are the guru, and you continue to prove that each and every day for all things health insurance. We'll link in the show notes, of course. Make sure folks can get a hold of you. We've got to squeeze in a very quick break here and get down to business. We've still got a lot more in store for you. Don't touch that dial.